Let's see. We have got rappers approaching, as they say. I don't know what is going on today, but maybe the rappers will be here.
Maybe your birthday gift.
Maybe they're the birthday gift. I don't know.
You want your birthday gift?
Let's do the birthday gift thing.
Because your audience can see you, right?
Yes, they can see me, and they can see you too. We've got you on the couch and the whole 9 yards. They can definitely see.
So let me ask you this:
the biggest star in the business, Jeffrey.
You don't have a vehicle, right? You may not want to tell you out loud, probably, but I mean.
Well, I don't own a vehicle because there's all sorts of things going on with that.
Well, you do now.
What are you gonna do? What do you have here? This is fantastic. It's like Dollar Tree. They got it at Dollar Tree or something.
And you can even put equipment in it.
Look at this. Holy smokes. I gotta switch cameras so we can hold this up.
Switch cameras.
Look at that. Fantastic.
I mean, you can
Fresh metal. That's actually a pretty cool little deal. This is pretty badass. I'm gonna put this on the desk here.
Well, God,
fantastic. And then I'm gonna put out a picture about Jeffrey bought me a car, and I'm gonna get a shot of that.
That's right.
We're doing that. We're doing that on Facebook.
I didn't think you had any money, Jeff. You're buying people cars.
Yes. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, because there'll be some fuck who will post
you
that.
You got 90,000 in student loans, and you got some guy a car.
Yes. That will be how. That'll be how that whole thing works. Is that
that hat looks great on you. I gotta say that was a good buy too.
The hat is a great touch.
That's excellent.
I definitely, yesterday I kind of halfway. We kind of halfway celebrated the birthday thing, and I just really didn't feel like. But my thing with birthdays, I never celebrate the birthday the year that it's supposed to be. I usually wait a year. So like when I was 20, everybody's like, "Oh, you're 20," and I'm like, "Eh." But we did something big when I was 21. And then when I was 30, I was like, whatever. And then when I was 31, we did a big deal. And so now that I'm 40, which
you just turned 40?
Yeah.
Today?
Which is amazing because I'll tell you, honestly, if you would have come to me maybe not even 15 years ago and said you're going to have a 40th birthday out of it, like, somebody's going to take me out before then.
That's why I go to high school reunions. I got friends going, I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, the stories I could tell you about when I was in high school with people trying to, run me off the road and trying to, kick my ass and do all sorts of craziness. I am amazed that I am still here. When I was living in Salina, and Marcia and all the Access crew trying to imprison me and everything, I am shocked I made it to 40. I'm not shocked, but the world should be shocked that I made it to 40.
You're shocked.
You're shocked. That's like whenever they have these the Purge movies. They talk about the Purge, this and that and the other, and for 24 hours you can, go break laws or go kill people or whatever. I've always been like, if there was a Purge movie, I would just bunker down here, because they're coming for me. That's just how it is. There is a shit ton of people that are going to be coming for me if there ever was a Purge. So I'll just barricade the windows, and we'll barricade the door, or we'll do like my mom used to do when she was worried about people coming and breaking into her house. I'll just put a chair underneath the door handle.
I'll just open the door.
Well, that too. We used to do a deal on the Sunday radio show, which people hated, called the open door policy. Where whatever, you want to show up, come to the door. I don't care. We'll interview anybody. And there was a talk show host. He is ironically on Florida Man Radio in Florida now. Ed Till, who hated me, just hated me. And in a roundabout way, I got that asshole a job. Actually, I should say in a roundabout way, I got him a job last year. It was his responsibility to keep it, which he didn't. But but I got him employed in Delaware. And he made a comment one time about, Jiggy has this open door policy. And he was like, somebody should just go through the door some Sunday and just shoot him.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, what? Wow. So yeah. He encouraged people to show up while I was on the air and shooting me. And I'm like, hey, just as long as all the computers are running and we get the whole thing on tape, that's all I care about. Honestly.
Yeah, well, you would get some more likes.
And Facebook and Instagram getting ready to hide all those likes, so I better get them while I can.
And you know what? A lot of people aren't going to like that.
There you go. That's awesome. Oh, Michael Nagy was furious when he saw that story. He gets a hold of me and he goes, can you believe this? Bands rely on those likes.
Well, actually, to be serious for a second, but that NBC news article, and I think Instagram's playing with a certain crowd of people with taking off the likes for them. But one of the people they interviewed, they said, well, why would I be on this if you did take away the likes? And they talk about people like, well, what's my brand name? And I have to get so many likes, I get people, I get sponsors and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you're kind of weird quandary because you guys created this monster. And now you realize, oh, well, we're a bunch of narcissistic PSs.
Yes.
I'm just as narcissistic as everybody else out there. But I don't need 20,000 likes. But you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, it's funny that your friend got all tweaked out about it.
It's.
What do you think of it?
I think it would take away the whole point of having social media.
Well,
because like on Instagram, I get on Instagram 90% of the time. The people that I'm following on Instagram are like pervs and stuff that I'm just like scrolling through just to see what amount of clothing they're not wearing today. And I instantly go through and like will just hit the heart thing or like or whatever. And I'm like, okay, if I'm scrolling through Instagram and I can't leave comments or leave any feedback, it's like,
well, I think you still leave
this is a Google search. Is what this is.
Comments, but you just can't basically like or dislike or whatever, and you can still leave comments. Can't you? They're not taking away that. I think they're just taking off the like.
I think they're just taking the like feature away. But I mean, why would I?
Well, that's what the kid said on the interview. Because why would I wouldn't want to get on this then if it wasn't,
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's good and bad. I mean, as far as what it's doing to our culture and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting all deep on us here.
No. You're good. You're good. We're just.
But I get it though. One of these people that like, wow, that dopamine thing they talk about, like, and so I think, what did I have in the last week or so? When I put that picture of me on a Throwback Thursday from my high school day.
Yes.
One of my senior pictures.
Yes.
In the 80s, and I had over 100 likes, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Really?
You're kidding me?
Really? I mean, I put deeper stuff out there. Nothing.
Nothing.
But
yeah.
I put a picture of me in the 80s. Oh.
Picture of you in the 80s. Hey, let's get some likes going for this.
Well, I appreciate having me on tonight today, sir.
Oh, this
on your
is
40th birthday. That's pretty damn cool.
I'm
glad you like your truck.
The truck is amazing. that Rock, the Rock or Dwayne the Rock Johnson or whatever you want to call him, he bought his mom a truck. My co-host bought me a truck today. That's right. So are you going to be putting out this tell-all sports media book?
You know what?
or is that not happening?
I'm not. Actually, I'm going to do a series of posts of. I'm going to do a tell-all about being a teacher, and then the punchline will be the book publisher said nobody wants to read that. I'm going to do a tell-all about the film festival industry. Make a documentary.
That's awesome.
And then I'm going to put what? I'm going to do a tell-all on my cable access show. nobody's gonna watch it.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
So
That's right.
It's kind of my. So yeah, I wondered with some people I work with if they're like kind of scared now because I know things and I do know things, and they'll probably just brush me up to the side. But no, I'm not gonna do it. No, and that's why I'm glad we're doing this. No, I'm not gonna do a real tell-all. Someone's just gonna tell me off.
It's gonna tell me off.
Yeah, that's actually one of my friends said, "Why are you gonna?" I put one of the things I put. I'm gonna find a penny on January 5th. Later that day, I'm gonna lose my wallet. And my friend's like,
that's awesome.
And my friend goes, "Why would you in the future know that you're?" And I'm like, "It's a fucking joke."
It's a fucking joke.
And actually, when I'm being proactive, I'm posting in advance so that day I don't have to post.
There you go. You know, Jay should take some tips from you on this this posting thing. She is, oh my God, she's kind of driven me and Nagy nuts on social media.
How's that?
She's got this. She had this Facebook event. Well, she's gonna be at the Comic-Con this weekend, or she was at the Comic-Con this weekend, and she advertised a Facebook event. She went out and bought Facebook ads for her presentation at the Comic-Con. Oh, you got to come see my booth. Cool. And one of the things is come to my booth and buy photos so I can pay my bills. And me and Nagy are like, should you pay your own bills?
All right.
It's a, and then she put a deal up the other day about she's got 5 or 6 Facebook accounts, and they're all maxed out at 5,000 people apiece. Wow. Or as she refers to them, 5,000 connections. and so what she's going to do is she said, if everybody and their brother, or everybody that was on these Facebook accounts, if they would all give her $1, she could go out and pay her bills. Right. And Nagy's like, no one's going to give you any money if you don't have any content.
Why would I put $1 in my PayPal account to send to you? Then, you're not even getting that whole $1. Or even if I send it, I think you can send it as a friend. But again, why would I want? Yeah. Yeah,
it's the strangest thing. But let's see. Well, we're done with the Sunday radio.
Oh.
However, apparently,
should we sing to you?
Apparently, these rappers, they said, got it, we're on the way. I guess it's a special long show, according to 15 minutes ago. So
good luck to you.
Good luck to me, I guess. So I guess we'll do the, let's see, I want to give Jeffrey his own camera so we can actually see him. There we are. So what are we doing? Are we doing a happy birthday thing?
You want me to sing to you?
If you want to sing, go ahead. That'd be fantastic.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Jiggy James. Oh, your cat just looked at me really weird.
Ah! Peter looks worded it already.
Happy birthday, 40th and counting.
40th and counting, that's right. Well, this has definitely been an interesting deal. We had on who was telling us about his band, the James Pitts band, which I'm still trying to
blues person.
The Up Blues person. That's
I like
right.
the song though you played. That was really cool.
Yeah, he's got some good music, and then
he wins awards.
And wins awards, and he gets phone calls, and people are like, "Oh, he won an award! Hey, that's awesome!" And then we had the woman on talking about the fundraiser. Right. And then we had...
You gotta know her name, dude.
Becky.
Oh, thank you. Talking about a fundraiser. Thanks for coming on. Well, yeah, serious cause. You're like, you didn't say anything. Well, do the serious thing, you know?
I know. That's...
I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's
you can't throw them under the bus or do anything weird.
They're doing that, and I hope it does well.
Oh,
but I got to give you shit. On the one with the camera. It's awesome, dude. I love it, man. That's equal to me. All right, so you had her on.
And then we had Matt Slayer, who was the porn guy who we talked about Star Wars most of the time.
I love it.
And then
you liked Rogue One. I like
yes.
that. We all agreed on that.
We all agreed we liked Rogue One. And then we had Kira on, who was very nervous.
Yeah, it's weird. You could be a cam girl, but be nervous talking to Jiggy and me. Jiggy and Jeff.
Jiggy and Jeff.
If I was a real pro, I would have been standing behind you looking at her. I'm like, I'll see you later.
I'll see it later. And then, let's see. Then you had her. And then we did my birthday gift where you gave me the truck. It's fantastic. I'm going to put this up later on social media. It's going to happen. And we got the hat, which is cool. And
hats that don't work.
And then we've got the hats that don't work, which are fantastic. And the stale popcorn.
That's right. Salty stale popcorn is a must at the Jiggy Jaguar show.
Stale popcorn,
Salty
baby.
and stale.
So we got that. What is your next open mic that you're doing?
I might do one at the Snub Harbor tomorrow. I thought it was going to be on Tuesday, but they're doing it. But they are going to go back to the regular schedule of Monday, and then if not, I will probably do the one. I like going to the Barleycorn, but it's mostly group therapy with just 4 or 5 other comedians that are still there at 10:30 at night. But if you make a couple of them laugh, you feel like, okay, cool, I made the other comedians laugh. You know, and it's not the feeling sorry for you laugh. You know, it's if they really kind of dig you. You know, sort of. So I'll do that, and then but actually, I'll say this real quick because I know you want to.
No. Go ahead, Tom. I'm waiting on rappers, so go ahead.
I'm actually pulling one of your deals with your Jalen person. Did I say her name right?
Oh, Jay Birdwells.
Jay Birdwells, yeah. Actually, I'm going to be...
Although Jalen would be fantastic, and we may have to just start referring to her as Jalen.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to be doing a kind of a thing like what she did, but I'm actually going to throw some content with it. Actually, I've actually recorded since May every time I've done stand-up. And so
look at that.
So what I'm going to do, just to give you a little teaser, I'm going to actually put together a CD, 50 CDs, and then I'm going to sell them for $20 a pop. Instead of a GoFundMe thing, I'm going to tell people that because I did using my last act, I talked about having colon cancer.
Yeah.
I've had more women play with my not women. More doctors play with my ass than women in 6 months. Yeah, and we all know. I mean, so yeah, so anyway, so to help me raise my bill, I'm going to offer something with that. So and again, this is kind of only 50. I'm only making 50, so it's like a collector's item.
I'm only making 50.
So anyway, what's that?
You're only making 50.
Well, that's all I can afford to buy.
Oh.
So that's what I got going on. But I appreciate you asking, and that's what I tell my friends. That's what I'm doing now. I mean, I've actually put it off for 20 years, and I like going to open mics. I mean, I spend like $2 or $3 on like a water or a 7-Up or a Red Bull. I don't drink. I mean, I don't get high or do anything more because, but I mean, and I just like, this is, I wish I could go to the strip clubs again. I really could. I mean, those, even though I am the stripper whisperer.
We need to do that sometime.
I need to have at least $200 in my bank because it's just a level of confidence. Because
it's a level of confidence.
It is because if I really felt like, but the thing is, I don't even have $30 to go in and say hi to some people, and I feel kind of, but again, because I'm one of these people, like, well, if you're really a stripper whisperer, why do you have to spend money? But no, there's an art to it because once you get in that lap dance vibe. You may get that second or third dance to really feel the moment.
Feel the moment.
Yeah, I know. So,
that's awesome. Well, if you're listening to us live on the stream or on Twitch, we are going to take a break. Supposedly the rappers are on their way.
Thanks, Jiggy.
I don't know if they're actually going to show up, but I sent a message here to Shauna to say, hey, what are we doing? And she has sent back and said that she's got a couple different people headed our way. She has Kim Kelly, who is just... Kim Kelly. Oh, I love Kim Kelly. Travana, ya girl C, who's kind of a hot black chick. King Brandon Lee and Brandon Gaines So I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently they are on their way here, and this Trayvon chick's kind of hot. So that'll be fun. God bless. And we're going to take a break and be back with, I guess, our rappers here in just a few moments.
There you
go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Welcome to Mix Amore, a new dating app. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, Indian, or beyond. Listen, some see things in black